People's Rally Against Gun Violence. Thank you so much for coming out. My name is Laura Menino. I am a founder of, one of the founders of Drain the NRA. We are a 3-month organization. Like everything this year, we were a living room full of fed up women. And we came together after the shooting in Vegas to do more.
I'm Heather Matula. I'm Carissa Costa. And together we lead the East Side's chapter of Moms Demand Action. 5 years ago, Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America launched after the Sandy Hook tragedy. It quickly became a nonpartisan grassroots movement of moms, aunts, sisters, grandparents, fathers, brothers, uncles, and now students leading the way. With chapters in every state of the country, we fight for common sense gun laws and public safety measures that respect the Second Amendment and protect people from gun violence.
Tragedy after tragedy, we have been waiting for Congress to take action and enact gun safety legislation. And as long as the NRA has a stranglehold on Congress and our state houses and our governor's mansions, our politicians won't do anything about gun violence until we do something about them and the NRA. We started Drain the NRA not only to vote out politicians who value campaign contributions over our lives, but also to boycott and divest from the NRA and its corporate partners, particularly those companies that offer discounts and benefits to NRA members. There's no benefit to the NRA.
The NRA goes around giving member benefits to things like FedEx and car rental services. This isn't the AAA, this is the NRA, and they're buying our lives!
Our elected leaders have had more than enough time to take action. If they don't have the courage to lead, we'll throw them out and replace them with people who do.
Today, we wanted to get together to stand in solidarity with Parkland and help amplify the message of those brave, bold, outspoken students. There's a time to hold candles and there's a time to raise our voices, and that time is now, and that day is today.
I'm a high school student at Van Nuys High School. As I walked down the main hall of my school this Friday, I was stopped by the woman manning the front desk. She told me she saw a suspicious character outside, and I was to go find an administrator and notify them as quickly as possible. I ran as quickly as I could into the main office and informed the first adult I saw, trying to maintain my composure. And for a brief moment, my stomach plummeted, and I thought, is my school next? Am I next? Although this dark thought may have been catalyzed by the horrific shooting this past Wednesday, this fear is one which my generation has known for a while. This is wrong. And it's not an irrational fear. There have been almost 300 school shootings since 2013. Almost 300. I can't imagine what my parents feel each time they have to send me to school after one of those shootings. I know that every time there's a lockdown, or we hear a helicopter, or one of my peers makes a joke about shooting up the school, my peers and I are paralyzed by this fear.
And now is the time to voice our solidarity with Parkland, to let them know their loved ones' lives will not be taken in vain.
We can't forget Nicholas Dwar at 17. We can't forget Coach Aaron Feist, 37. We'll never forget Jamie Gutenberg, age 14. Never forget Alyssa Alahev, 14. Never forget Scott Beagle, 35. Never forget Meadow Pollock, 18. Never forget Athletic Director Christopher Hickson, 49. Never forget Luke Hoyer, age 15. Never forget Carmen Shentrup, 16.
As a 17-year-old, the most I can do is make my voice heard and try to speak up for my peers whose lives have been lost because of our government's failure to pass common sense gun legislation that could stop these reoccurring nightmares. Every town tells us that in incidents where the source of the gun is known, more than half of these children are bringing a gun to school obtained from their home. This is preventable. Creating a child protection laws and a culture where gun storage is a no-brainer will help fix this problem. Yeah.
Who here has kids? Who here loves a kid that goes to school? Who here cries every time one of these shootings happens in our school? I love America, but I love it better than this. I want it better than this.
The truth is, our government representatives are not listening to us. We, the people, have been told to rebuild fences around our homes, invest in security systems, install cameras as soon as possible. With every barrier that is continued to be thrown our way, we enclose ourselves from the reality. Guns are killing people. As a student, I demand change.
Republican members of Congress and Trump, who've been bought by the blood money of the NRA, are doing nothing about this. The only thing they do is offer thoughts and prayers. Well, I can tell you one thing. I will no longer go on the floor of Congress to take their empty and meaningless moments of silence until they take action.
I do not want to hear another politician say thoughts and prayers. We are already praying. We have to send our kids to school these days. We are already thinking about it because it happens every week.
It's so clear that the reason these mass killings are happening is because of the easy availability of guns, especially of assault weapons and of high-capacity ammunition, whose only purpose it is to kill masses of people. Now, Democrats have introduced all kinds of common sense legislation to ban bump stocks, to stop the high-capacity magazines from being sold. And in fact, we did have a ban on assault weapons. Did you know we had it for 10 years? But it was allowed to expire in 2004. And Republicans have blocked its reintroduction because of the $54 million that the NRA spent this last year on Republican members and Trump.
You can call Congress. Call Ted Lieu. The bill is H.R. 2598, Gun Violence Restraining Order. They have a companion bill introduced by Senator Dianne Feinstein, Senate Bill 1212. And this could have made a difference in Florida. And we all know suicide is the leading cause of gun deaths. And this is a case where you can call, family members can call, and get that gun removed so the person can get the help they need.
In Washington, D.C. who are doing the NRA's bidding. We must demand common sense gun laws to make sure that guns do not end up in the hands of the wrong individuals. Why? To save lives. So let us today be that change that's so necessary in this world today. Never give up, never give in on gun violence.
Yes!